Hey everybody, this is the fourth here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make marching band kind of snare rolls. At least that's what I think of them as. But these kind of snare rolls can be heard commonly in trap music and other genres of electronic music as well. So I'm going to start off by showing you a couple of examples, and here's the first one. And here's another example here. So let's take a look at how you might make this kind of drum patterns. So the way that I like to start off is I like to start off with a basic rhythm. And this rhythm acts as kind of the foundation of the snare roll. So I'm going to start off with a pretty typical snare pattern. And so for the purpose of this video, I'm going to keep it kind of short, but you could go on and make it a full 4 bars long or even longer if you wanted to. And then once you have the basic snare pattern, I like to send it to the piano roll. And now you can add in some more notes that act as rolls and ghost notes. And this just makes it feel a lot more lively and a bit more natural too. So if you want to, you can humanize these hits as well by, adding slight variations in their level. Any ones that you want to be particularly powerful, like maybe the first hit of each bar, you can add some emphasis by making them louder. And if you want to, you can offset them by slight amounts by either clicking and dragging or by holding shift and scrolling with the mouse wheel. But you don't really have to do any of that if you don't want to. But what the key to this kind of sound is adding those ghost notes or the ghost hits and rolls. So really there's no right way to do it. It's all about kind of what you hear and what you think it should do. So I'm going to start off by adding a ghost hit. And what a ghost hit is, it's basically just a very quiet hit on the drums that you hardly even hear, but it definitely affects the sound of the whole pattern. And I'm going to change my snap. I'm going to make it 4th step so that I can have some more resolution on where I can put these. And I hope you can hear that. It sounds really nice. Just adding that single ghost hit in there. And so now I'm going to add in a roll. Maybe right here, I think. And you can customize the volume levels of each hit as much as you like until it sounds right. And so you can just go through the whole drum pattern, adding these ghost hits and rolls wherever sounds right to you. And I'm not going to go into a ton of depth and spend a ton of time on this pattern, but I will show you one of the patterns that I played earlier and kind of explain what I was thinking as I made it. But hopefully you can kind of grasp the concept, just add ghost hits and then the rolls where it sounds good. But now I'm going to take a look at that other pattern. So here's the drum pattern. And I'm going to clone this pattern so I can delete some of these notes. And so you can hear kind of the original pattern before I added all the ghost hits and the rolls. So there's kind of a roll at the beginning you saw me delete. Here's a ghost hit, another ghost hit, a bit of a roll. Some more stuff. And I'll probably cut ahead to when I'm done with this at this point. Okay, so here's the roll. The original, as I mentioned, you want to start with a rhythmic foundation. And so here's how that sounds. And so if you listen to this again, and then I'll play the version with all those extra notes, you'll hear that it sounds, you can tell that it is definitely the rhythmic foundation for the full snare roll. So even though I've added a whole bunch of notes, you can hear that, the original rhythmic foundation really stands out. And so, once you have that rhythmic foundation, it's just as simple as adding rolls and ghost hits where you think it would sound good. I start off with a roll to kind of really get things started, get that excitement going. Then I just added a few ghost hits, a few more rolls, and I just, customized it until it sounded how I wanted it to sound. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully you can use this idea of adding ghost hits and rolls to a basic snare roll pattern to liven it up a bit and make it sound a bit more natural. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.